Good morning, gentlemen. Today only gentlemen is the 28th of September, and we're continuing with used to. So just first of all, I want to look through grammar that you were supposed to do at home and have a look at this exercise, yeah? So right or wrong forms of used to. We say, Sonia used to see Michael every day. This is not a correct sentence because we say used to see. Yeah, it's used in the past simple. Yeah, let's do the same with the rest. Andrew, please. His parents.
Used to split up.
Yeah, correct or wrong?
After he was born. Just correct or wrong?
Yeah, is it right or wrong? So if it's wrong, you need to give a correct answer. If
I think it's wrong.
Wrong. Guys, what do you think? Is it a correct sentence or is it a wrong sentence?
Talk about first.
Wrong. Yeah, number one. Sasha. It's a wrong sentence, guys. We say his parents used to split up after he was born. Его родители бывало разбегались, бывало расходились, бывало разошлись после того, как он родился. Used to speaks about some events that took part in the past on a regular basis, but don't happen anymore. Split up is the action that shows one action. Split up, break up, go separate. It means его родители расстались, развелись, разошлись после того, как он родился. So it's an action that is done once. You don't split up on a regular basis. If you split up, it's the end. It's like if you break the yoke, желток. If you break the yoke, there is no way back. You can't be breaking it a few times, right? So it's like a single action. So Andrew?
What? Next time?
No, give me the correct answer.
Oh.
His parents?
His parents have used to split up after he was born.
Other ideas?
His parents split it up after he was born.
Только формы split, 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 split. Three same. Split, past split, the third split. His parents split up
after he was born.
After he was born. So it's like regular past simple thing. Nothing special. Vova, continue, please.
Do you usually tell a close friend about your problems? I think it's correct.
Do you guys agree with Vova? Agree, disagree?
Repeat, please.
I think it's correct.
Vova thinks it's a correct sentence. Do you usually tell a close friend about your problems? There's nothing wrong with this sentence. What didn't you like, Igor?
Okay. I thought we have to use for these sentences. You used to tell.
Let's just look at the sentences and see if they are normal or not. Do you usually tell a close friend about your problems? That's quite a present simple sentence. It's okay. There's nothing bad about it. The next one, Igor, for you.
My sister didn't used to want children, but now she's got 4. I think it's correct.
Agree with Igor, disagree with Igor.
Странное предложение, если честно.
Она как бы раньше думала.
A little bit strange.
Sasha, what do you suggest to change here?
My sister used to want children.
But she didn't.
Didn't want children, but now she's got 4.
She didn't used to want children.
Used to problem.
There's
Didn't
nothing wrong
use.
with this sentence. There's nothing wrong with the sentence. It's an okay sentence. My sister didn't used to want children, but now she's got 4. Моя сестра раньше не хотела детей. Вот как оно будет переводиться. Раньше не хотела детей. То есть был такой период ее жизни в прошлом, когда она не хотела детей. Но он уже в прошлом, закончился в прошлом. Didn't used
А
to
что,
want.
если она и до сих пор не хотела их, не хочет? Что, если
Тогда
ее
будет-
заставили?
Тогда будет другое время.
Ладно.
My sister has never wanted to have children, with present perfect. My sister has never wanted children, but she had to have them. Никогда не хотела, до сих пор не хочет. She has never wanted. Okie dokie. Sasha, number 4.
I didn't use to like my math teacher when I was at school.
Is it correct,
Ну, нет.
Sasha?
I didn't use to
Oh,
like without the.
Exactly. I didn't
как
use to.
минимум это
It's a grammatical issue. I didn't use to do something. Thank you, Andrew.
They used to go on holiday every year. It looks like it should be just present simple.
Can you translate it? They used to go on holiday every year.
Но они ездили на каникулы каждый год.
Is it okay?
Вообще звучит как да. Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine. They used to go to holiday every year. Vova?
That couple have 3 kids, so they don't used to go out at night.
Is it okay?
No,
No, it's not okay. Let's change it so that it makes sense.
didn't used to go.
But they have 3 kids now.
They can't.
Mhm. So
They
here,
can't go out.
They shouldn't go.
они не привыкли гулять по вечерам. They aren't used to going out. Remember, it's absolutely different expression.
How we can translate this?
Они не привыкли гулять по вечерам.
Не привыкли.
Мгм.
Because I see the couple have 3 kids, so they can't go out.
Yeah, they can't go out will make sense. If you use they can't go out, this sentence will absolutely make sense. It will be correct. But as you remember, maybe you remember, we had this be used to and get used to. Let me make this bigger for you one more time, this rule
Mhm.
about used to. We have got 2 expressions which have got the same word used, but they have got different meanings and different structures. Be used to, don't confuse used to, didn't used to with be used to or get used to. So I'm used to getting up early every day. Я привык. I'm accustomed to it. I always do it, so it's not a problem. Lola can't get used to living in the United Kingdom. Не может привыкнуть к жизни в Штатах. Вот это совершенно другое выражение, которое обозначает привычку что-то делать, и оно выглядит структурно по-другому. То есть, если бы я сказала раньше, я вставала по утрам, I used to get up early. Да, так бы выглядело мое выражение с нашей структурой used to для прошедшего времени. I used to get up early. А когда мы говорим про привычку, видите, не I used, давайте сравним. Тут I used, а здесь I am used to get. Здесь get, а здесь что? Getting. В том-то и разница. I used to get up early. Я раньше рано вставал. I am used to getting up early. Я привык вставать рано. Lola can't get used to living in the United Kingdom. Она не может привыкнуть жить в Соединенных Королевстве. She can't get used to. Что сделать? Привыкнуть. She can't get used to. Если бы мы говорили, она раньше жила в королевстве, мы бы сказали she used to live in the UK. Разница в том, что здесь есть дополнительное слово get или be и инговая форма вместо инфинитива. Used to live. Поэтому, вернувшись к этому предложению, мы можем сказать, что они не привыкли гулять по вечерам. That couple have 3 kids, so they are not used to going out at night. Sasha's answer is correct. That's the second answer I'm giving you to compare the phrase used to do something and be used to doing something. Okay, number 7. Let's see. Whose turn is this? Vova?
Where did your parents used to meet when they first went out?
Mm-hmm. Is it
Seems
okay?
correct.
Is it correct?
It's correct.
Mm-hmm. Does everybody agree with Vova? Agree with Vova, disagree with Vova?
Not correct.
Igor, thank you for your answer. Sasha, Andrew, waiting for you. Sasha, what do you think? Is it an okay sentence? Still doesn't know. So let's see. Where did your parents used to meet when they first went out?
Где они встречались, когда впервые встретились? Ну, это как-то странно.
Потому что речь идет, опять же, о разовом действии, как в случае с развелись после рождения, да, в первом примере. So, this sentence will make sense при русском переводе каком, Вова?
Понял?
Вова,
Но я не понял, что при русском переводе.
как перевести это предложение, чтобы оно смысл имело?
Где твои родители встретились первый раз?
Where did your parents used to meet when they first went out?
Where did your parents used to meet when they first went out?
Where did your parents... What is it? Where did your parents meet when they first went out? Тоже как-то, где они повстречались, когда впервые пошли гулять? Когда они впервые вышли, пошли гулять? When they first
Два
went
времени
out.
нужно использовать.
Where did your parents meet when they first went out? Где они познакомились, когда впервые пошли гулять? То есть вот такой вопрос, тоже немножко, конечно, confusing. Where did your parents meet when they first went out? I would say so. Any other ideas?
Это может имеется в виду, где они вот перед тем, как пойти гулять, где они встретились впервые, первый раз. Вот, ну, в смысле, там, не знаю,
Где это
на
было?
Колоса. Не, они встретились на Колоса, а пошли там, я не знаю.
Where your parents met when they first
Нет,
went out?
past simple is where did they meet? Yeah, where did they meet? Это основной вопрос. Where did they meet? когда впервые пошли гулять. When they first went
Ну,
out.
то есть где они там договорились там, пересечься?
Maybe, yeah. When they first went out, like what was the place where they saw each other's face for the same time? Yeah,
Ну,
that's
так и
what meant.
смысл есть.
Yeah, that's right. Yegor, continue.
My husband used to work for a bank, but now he's unemployed.
Exactly. We have to say the used to work. Раньше в банке работал. And Sasha?
We love the theater. We usually go to play at least once a month. Correct.
Do you agree with Sasha? We usually
Yeah.
go to a play at least once a month.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty fair. We usually go to a play at least once a month. Speaking about something that's happening on a regular basis, something normal. Okay, so you were very lucky not to get my homework. I see. Oops. Good. I want to have a look at one more used to thing and practice some used to sentences. This is a couple. It's them in the past and it's them in the present. So speaking about yourself, can you see my page well? Can you see the text well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there anything about yourself that is different in terms of these topics? I want you to say these about yourself. So occupation. If I speak about myself, I would say, I used to work for IBA and I used to work in the university, but now I'm running a business of my own. So this is how I would answer the question then and now for the topic occupation. The same as without residence and other the rest. Where did you used to live? You know what's residence, right? The place where you live. Where did you used to live and where you live now? I want you to give me an example of any from these lists, and then I want you to break into rooms so that you can speak to each other, speak in groups, and give each other examples of these using the phrase I used to or I didn't used to, but now I blah, blah, blah. Okay, choose any of these and give me a sentence, Sasha.
I used to visit my friends every week, but now I don't use to.
Yeah, I'm too busy for that. Yeah, I used to visit my friends every week, but now I don't have time to do that. Or my friends are not here or something. Yeah, there has to be a reason. There has to be like an obstacle why you don't do it anymore, but not anymore.
COVID?
No, relocation.
Andrew, it was you probably.
Oh my God!
Okay, one more point. Yeah, choose one, Yegor, say it about yourself.
I used to draw a lot, but now I don't draw because
Don't you draw for work?
because I changed my position on the work, and now
I changed my position. Okay, so what are you talking about here? About what? Hobbies, occupation? What is this?
About occupation.
About occupation. Okay, Vova, can you give me an example about you?
I used to play football when I was in school, and now I don't play.
Kind
Could
of, yeah.
you fix your micro?
Yeah, Vova, I think I got it, but it was very difficult to understand you. I used to play football, but now
I don't play.
I don't play. Why don't you play football now?
I was playing football, and when I used to play football when I was at school, but now I don't play.
When I was at school, but not anymore. Yeah, Vova, the sound is really, it's really hard to even identify the words of what you're saying, the
I
sounds.
can keep.
Yeah, please do. And Andrew, something you used to do.
I used to ride my old bike, but after this I gifted it to a colleague.
Once again, I used to ride my bike, but
My old bike. After this I gifted it to my colleague.
you say gifted.
Gifted, yeah.
I gave it to.
Pre-
I
Presented.
it to my colleague. So what topic are you speaking about?
Mikhail,
Vehicle.
Vehicle.
It's called vehicle.
Vehicle.
So once again, occupation is about. Help me.
It's
Where you
about
live.
Job.
But I thought it's about prophecy. It's about not work, but profession.
No, job profession is like anything you do for a job for money. Okay.
Okay.
Then residence is about what?
About where you live.
About where you live. Hopes and dreams, easy. Eating habits, understandable. House is like what kind of house you had or didn't have. Holidays, easy. Sport, vehicle. It's about like the transport that you had. It can be a bicycle, it can be a car, it can be a motorcycle, a scooter, like any vehicle you had. Clothes, body type. What is body type?
Body positive or normal type. Am I right?
What is body type supposed to speak? What is supposed to speak about when you say body type?
You could have normal body type, but you could be body positive, if you understand me.
Overweight, chubby, and
Yeah, kind of
check.
shape.
him tall.
Your shape, yeah, in the shape of your body, like good shape, bad shape, thin, strong, weak, plumpy, and other. Weekends and friends. Okay, I'm going to. Can you take a screenshot of this list so you have the list of words to discuss? I'm going to put you into rooms, and I want you to speak in pairs and give each other. I used to do something. I didn't used to do something. Your main aim is to use this phrase grammatically correct with your own example. Just like train your speech, train your muscles, train your ears to speak correctly and hear yourself speak correctly, so that you just like put this phrase on the rails, so to say, okay? Just like a train. Good. Have you taken a screenshot? Everybody, yes. Okay. Go, go, go. Ваня, иди кашу поешь.
I used to live at the Pushkinsky station, but now I'm living near Kovalskaya Sloboda station, subway. Hopes and dreams. Your turn.
It's hard to remember about dreams.
I used to dream about myself as an cosmonaut, but now I live all my dreams.
I used to dream about my own country house, and now my dream is сбылись.
Coming true.
Comes true.
Come true.
I used to I use блин, как-то habit. I didn't use to eat mushrooms, and now I'm still hate mushrooms. Eat mushrooms.
I used to eat a lot of grilled potato, but after wedding, I almost don't eat it. Nobody how to say cooked it for me.
I used I didn't use to have my own house, and I still don't want to have this.
Mhm. I used to live in my parents' house, and now I still live in my wife's parents' house.
I used to spend all my holidays with family, but at the next holidays I will drink a beer a whole day.
I used to spend my holidays on my country house, but last time I more traveling. I started more traveling and spent holidays in different places.
I didn't use to do some sports, but now sometimes I do some
Exercise.
some exercise.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of sport. When I was at school or in university, but now I'm don't do any exercise and don't do any sport.
Things are changing fast.
Equal. I didn't used to want a car, and now I prefer a taxi or bus.
Really? Taxi to a car? Cheaper? Is it cheaper to use a taxi than a car?
Yeah, because I don't want to spend all my holidays sitting when I will spend under my car and repair something. I don't want to waste all my weekends for that.
To waste your time on that. Yeah, that's a very wise thought, Sasha. Well, as I see,
that's my main point. I don't want to waste my time.
I got it. I got it. Okay, we can come back as Andrew and English, Andrew.
August I started to do this. Actually,
You started smoking again?
yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw what I saw, I started to smoke.
Are cigarettes cheap enough in Poland?
No, sure, it's have much more cost. Its
Why?
cost is higher. But I understood that when I pay for cigarettes in Warsaw, this is for лязгать гусеницами. Actually,
On the border.
on the border, yeah.
I see. Actually, I had a similar story when you know what, like once in my life, I won a green card. And at that moment, I was already married. And when we traveled to the United States, I was already pregnant with my first baby. And when we went, we had to start everything anew, like to start a job, like washing dishes. My husband went to work in the car service, fixing cars and like, you know, changing oil and tires and everything. And I, with higher education, I had to work in the kitchen. I had no other job. I couldn't find another job, like a nanny or teacher. Nobody wanted me. Like Belarus, like, what is it? Like, where are you from? Excuse me? Sorry. So my qualification wasn't acknowledged. So I had to work in the kitchen. And in the first few weeks, it was really tough. And the cigarettes cost a lot. And we just hardly had money for food. It was a week till we had our first paycheck, and we had $50 to survive for a week. And, you know, as I was pregnant, I needed food, of course. And cigarettes cost like around $10 per pack. So my husband quit smoking just, you know, to save for food. That was a decision. We even didn't take a bus, and we would just like rather walk 5 to 10 kilometers in the city because the bus was $2, and was just like crazily saving every penny just not to die from hunger. So you may guess now why we didn't stay in the United States. My husband feels regrets about this. I don't, but whatever's happened, that's happened. Yeah, that's did you understand my story? Was a little listening
Yeah.
comprehension. Okay,
Yeah.
good. You're good English understanders. All right. So here is the story of these guys. I'm gonna show you their situation, like what happened in their life, little by little. The occupation was, they were students, now they're photographers and journalists. And the residence, it was Paris and France. Yeah, can you give me just like, then let's go through questions. Yeah, you know what, let's make it short. Let's give just sentences about these guys, likewise we did about ourselves, about these guys, and we'll start with Andrew. Andrew, do number one with occupation.
Okay. They used to go. They used to go. They used.
You can change the phrase. You don't have to use the phrase university students. You can say it in any way that you
Okay.
want.
They used to go to the university.
All right, that's fine. And now?
And now Pierre is a photographer and Lucy is a journalist.
Lucy does journalism, or Lucy is a journalist. Good.
We can say безработные.
What is the word? Do you know?
Безработные.
You don't know the word?
No.
Okay, the word is similar to, the stem of the word is this.
Unemployed.
Unemployed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the unemployed. Okay, Sasha, sentence number 2.
They used to live in France, in Paris.
France. Mm-hmm.
France, but now they are living in Chicago.
Live.
Yeah, you could say they live, they are living or they live in Chicago. Good. Yegor? Oh, sorry.
they used to dream about riches.
They used to dream to be rich, or they used to
Yeah.
dream about riches, wealth, or like богатство. What it's
Okay,
gonna
they
be.
used to want to be dream or want to be rich. I think it's okay.
Mhm. But now,
But now they want to be healthy and happy.
together. I don't think there's a. It comes from the word reach. Sorry about that. Wealth. Yeah, riches. They suggest the word riches. Wealth. This is what I thought.
Mhm.
Wealth, cultural riches, infinite riches, riches for all of us. Yeah, you could say riches as well. Yeah, I would use the word wealth, this one over here. Okie dokie. Next, please, Vova.
They used to eat tinned food, but now they eat only homemade food.
Gentlemen, please get to the chat and not to feel bored while one of you is speaking. Others are welcome to type it. In such a way, you develop the skill of writing the correct grammar, spelling, and just not waste your time. Let's make it more effective, okay? As one of you is speaking, others are typing it in the chat. So Andrew, you are speaking next.
They used to live with their parents, but now they live in penthouse flat with their dog.
Thank you. Nothing in the chat yet. Maybe you're still typing. I hope so. Igor, you are next.
They used to spend their holidays in a camping, but now they stay in 4 or 5 stars hotels.
Star hotels. Yeah, you don't say stars. Yeah, 4-star hotel, 5-star hotel. It's funny because we say 5 звезд, кого чего, in the plural, but in English, if you use it as an adjective, пятизвездочный, you don't say stars, you say star. 4-star hotel, 5-star hotel. 30-страничная книга. How would you say that?
30 page book.
30 page.
Book. Yeah, 30-page book. Thank you. Now, Sasha, continue. Sport.
They used they didn't used to play sport, but now they both cycle at the weekend. Pierre often plays golf to network.
Good. Thank you. Vova.
Golf to network. This is how.
They play golf to network. Maybe so the people often plays golf to network. Is it like network of people? They plays golf to
Sounds strange.
network. I would say with a community of people, play golf to network. Yeah, it does sound strange. Play golf. Maybe it has something like that. There's no network suggestion. Just play golf.
По сеточке в гольф.
Yeah, to network, to
We
install,
are all sportsmen.
to create connections with people. It's like a work to do what? To connect with people, to make new acquaintances, to get to know other people, to network somebody, to network. No, sorry. Next, please. Andrew. Vova, it was Vova's turn.
They used to drive bikes, and Pierre used to drive old scooter, but now they drive Mercedes. And Pierre drive sometimes rides her Datsun.
I just burned the pie. Just realized that I burned the pie. Okay, sorry. Go. Thank you. Vova, can you say it again? I missed it.
They used to drive bikes, and Pierre used to drive a scooter, but now they drive Mercedes.
We don't drive a bike. We ride a bike.
Right,
Okay.
right, a bike.
Ride a bike. All right. And quickly, let's finish. Andrew.
They used to wear second-hand clothes,
Mm-hmm.
but now they often they wear design clothes often, very often.
Yeah. Very often, but not always. Good. Sasha.
They used to have a slim body type, and now Pierre putting on weight.
Ну, короче, на массе.
But now Pierre
Ну,
is.
на Харлее же, ну.
Ну, понятное дело.
But now
Чист на
Pierre
Харлее, фу.
is putting on weight, not yeah, because it's the singular. He is putting on weight. Okay, next, please, Igor.
They used to be they used to got up late, went
Once
out.
again, they
Used to get up late,
get up late.
go out at night and with friends. But now for them normally stay in, cook and watch TV.
That's right. And the last one, Sasha.
They used to have a lot of friends, but now they have just a few close ones.
A few close ones, close friends.
Потому что остальные умерли.
We say close, not close.
Были задавлены
Close is
Ну,
close
Харлей.
the door, but dear friends are close with the sounds close friend. Yeah, not close, but close friend. Thank you very much. Sinka biri мяч. All right, there are some memories from the past I want to bring along, and say selecting this one. I open this up and you tell me something about used to. This one. Google now and Google then. Something you can say about Google in the past.
Was a corporation of the good of
Corporation of what?
добра.
Of the good.
Of the good side.
And now
it's a evil corporation.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Igor, something about this?
We used to use paper map, but now almost everybody used to set nav. Yeah.
Now everybody is using it on the phone. Yeah. So there are more things that changed the world here. And how did they do that? Let's see, Sasha, what about this one?
Well, I have such one in my house at the moment, actually.
Really?
Very similar, yeah. I can make a photo next time. I make photo next time and I will show you.
Just the same kind. How has it changed the world, Sasha? And what was the world like before it, before this object?
Before this object, people can sleep the whole night, but after that, they started to read books, watch TV shows, and had problems with their health.
But how did people like now? People use electricity for light. We can easily just like switch on the button and we get the light. How did people used to
People used to
do without the electric
live
light.
with candles, fire.
Yeah, please use. They used to light up candles, or they used to use the fire for light, or
Torch.
the lanterns, phonetic lanterns.
No. Факел выведут. На палке, как он называется? Торч.
Torch.
Torch, yeah.
Probably, yeah, the torch. They used to use torches. Good. Vova, something about this yellow thing.
No,
How did it change the world?
People used to book, and now people watch TV.
Again, people, you need to use a verb. People used to
Used to read a book, and now people watch
people
TV
used to read books.
books, and now watch TV.
And now they watch TV. Okay, good. The next one here. How has it changed the world?
in Belarus.
No, just the world. How has email changed the world?
In the past, people used to visit
Birds.
post station for send letters, but now they can send letters by computer.
People used to have envelopes, pigeons.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Igor, as a result, how many emails you have with header like rare, final corrections, 41, final AB, and this, etc.
Oh, no one.
Previously, we received one requirements, and we can we could start to do this. But now you will receive final corrections, final requirements probably almost every hour.
Wow.
I didn't get the question. Like, it's question to Igor, but I didn't get it.
Ну,
I got it.
финальные правки 49 исправить, the same letters. If you do something
We use letters for some very
I'll go
important
make
message.
myself
as an
something.
artist, I think you receive the same letters usually a lot
No,
of times.
It's next type of changes because we use mail only for important messages, and for private messages we use some messenger when we can send a lot of message about our art to team like this. Nobody understand. Okay.
Well, I hope you guys understand each other, because I missed all of it. Okay, this one, Vova.
It's a portal to a paradise.
People used to river from French.
Vova, use a verb. Yeah, not
Yeah.
just used to. Used to do what? People used to.
Used to
Safe.
Yes.
Food.
yeah, save food by river, and now
In the
people
river.
use fridge.
Now people use fridge. Okay.
So
yeah,
what about подвals, undergrounds, maybe?
basements? Yeah. Also, people
Basements.
used to wrap meat in salt to store it. Yeah. And when fridges appear, it became possible to save the products fresh longer. Good. Now let's say, Igor, blue or green?
Green.
Green. How did this change the world?
It was a lightning.
Okay, what what is this? It's an iPod.
Really?
so-
You're questioning me? What is
something
this?
like that. It's MP3 player.
I haven't MP3 player.
Yeah,
When it
but do
was.
you know this thing at all? It
Yeah, no, I know. People used to have some cassette players or more old stuff for listen music, but now
Gramophones.
Богельник.
No, but it's just, I think it's more for как-то ну не мобильный, а как это?
On
Ну вы поняли. Для того, чтобы передвигаться с музыкой можно было. Как?
the go.
yeah, to have
the
more
go?
music mobile, yeah. With before
mobile.
MP3 players, that's a good point. Before MP3 players, people were stuck to the music playing devices. They had to be
Actually,
next.
no. Walkman,
They
Sony
have
Walkman
CD.
was a very
Yeah.
popular cassette player from 80s.
You make
After
the
that,
point.
there was
So what
CD
changed it?
players.
What change did MP3 player made to the wake to the world, since Walkman had already existed and had already made it possible for music lovers to stay mobile and just like move around with the
But
music in their
thanks
ears?
to MP3 players, you could bring all your discography on one device, and you don't need you didn't need to change cassettes every few songs, for example.
Exactly. So MP3 players made it possible to use all of your tracks, all of your playlists, yeah, freely. Good.
And flashka as an additional,
And flashka.
as a gift.
Andrew, color.
Oh,
Da-da-da.
this
Yellow.
cash machine.
How did it change the world?
How did it change the world?
How did it change the world?
Actually, I don't know. You could use these machines to get money when you need. But you mean all cards
Like
and
before cash,
cash
machines
machines.
and after cash machines.
Okay. Before cash machines, people earn money just when they go to buchhalter and they gave him them money. But after this, they got cards and could get money when they need it.
What is the English for buchhalter?
Bookkeeper.
Accountant.
Huh?
Bookkeeper, no?
Accountant. An accountant. Thank you. Sasha, color.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
problem.
Exactly.
You like my thinking? How did it change the world?
Previously, if somebody want to disturb you, try to find you on a phone with a regular phone. But now, if somebody happens at work and you and the holidays, they find you everywhere.
You sound so pessimistic. There are so many lovely things phones allow us to do and to have, and you just find that side. Okay, this is true. I agree.
And but smartphone replaces for us MP3 players, sometimes cash machines now. Set navs, yeah, exactly. And all our devices now
Books
contains in one in one device.
That's true. Okay, Yegor, choose a color.
Red.
What is it?
Red.
Blue. Oh, gray.
This one.
Oh.
How did it change the world?
People used to use camera with
To catch girls if you want to catch a girls, you need a
Catch?
digital camera.
What do you
Yeah.
mean by catch?
Снять.
Camera for catching
Yeah.
girls.
Ah.
Okay, if it's if
When I
it's
studied
about
at
motorbike or
university, it
cars,
was a
it's
boom
okay.
of cameras.
Okay, any other things that the camera changed and let us do or have?
The same changes as with MP3 players. People
Yeah,
have
true.
opportunity to have a lot of
Oh, but
photos in one.
actually, there are many people
camera.
that use cameras at the moment. But for MP3 players, it's not in such way.
Mm-hmm.
There are many
Okay.
professional photographers, many
Smartphone.
people's
Perfect.
this hobby. The camera make much better photos actually.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
iPhone 13, yeah, you're right.
Really?
Sure.
I thought you were all iPhone haters, no?
No. I have an iPhone
Get
actually.
Sasha's face. Okie dokie. Oh, nice. See, good. Not everybody is an iPhone hater. Good. And Vova, choose a color.
Green.
How did it change the world?
In Belarus. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
No flights,
People,
no low costs.
people,
There were
Very fine,
flights.
Sasha. Okay, listen to Vova, please.
people used to train travels but
Vova, use a verb. You always
Used
miss
to.
out a verb. People used to.
Go by train, and now people use low-cost flights.
People used to travel by train, and now people use low-cost flight. Any other changes?
Where in
And-
The
Belarus?
world.
Sorry, I don't know what is it.
Low-cost flight?
Little bird.
The world has become more closer. Or not?
The world has
closer.
become more accessible.
Yeah,
Maybe the world
accessible.
has
Yeah.
become more accessible. We can reach places easier, faster, cheaper.
I can fly from Warsaw to Rome, to Paris, to London.
Tatiana,
Good
sorry,
for you.
sorry, I need to
Everywhere.
go.
Good for you.
Okay.
Good for you, Andrew.
Bye.
Oh, Sasha left us. It's 10 minutes before. Okay, and the last one. How has it changed the world?
People need oil at the moment.
So how did people use before?
Cars? Oh,
People
horses?
use horse.
People used to, what is the verb?
Used to ride.
Horses.
Ride
With
horses
horse.
or move on horses or in carriages and stuff. Now they use cars. Okay, so I guess you're pretty well with used to, yeah, feeling it well, feeling it nicely, feeling it right. Now I'm going to have a little experiment with you. First of all, let's remember, what is a noun? Do you remember what is a noun?
Ну, существительное.
It's something that denotes an object or a person, right? Somebody or
yeah.
something. What is a verb?
Глагол.
Mhm,
It's an
that's
action.
an action.
Action.
What do you think? If I have a news for you, but if I read only nouns, will you understand what it is about?
I think, yeah.
But I will read you only the verbs from the article.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what is the topic of the article? What the nouns can be? Like, what is the possible story behind the list of verbs? Here's the
Was,
list of
is, did.
verbs.
Yeah, it
was
will
and
be like
is,
that,
it's quite
like this.
tricky. Are becoming, have seen, let you use, to control, revealed, is called, are to make, said, wouldn't be, is using, read, needs, to get to read, will, be able to do, using, spoke, thought, said, is getting, says, get in, becomes, to discover. Any idea what is the topic of the article? What can be the nouns here?
About some technology.
Computer, maybe.
Why do you think it's technology, computer? By what words?
Because something becoming, then it give us some opportunities, and then we see how it changes the world.
Okay, interesting. Now I'm going to read you just nouns. Will you be able to put these together into any sense? I will read you nouns in the sequence as they go in the article, okay? One by one. But you have to decide whether they match, whether they follow this phrases or not. Can you call Maria, please? Sorry, just one moment. Sorry, when kids are calling from school, I'm always worried not to pick up the phone. So listen to the nouns. Cars, past decade, car, technology, driverless cars, advance, car, mind, things, giant, Mercedes, car, show, Munich, week, vision AVTR, letters, people, movie, avatar, Mercedes, spokesperson, car, purchase, future, vision AVTR, car, computer, interface, computers, brain, system, minute, driver, things, car, thoughts, spokeswoman, thought, car, Mercedes-Benz, milestone, man, machine, website, car, extension, body, tool, environment. Any guesses what the news is about?
Autopilot.
Yeah.
Wova?
September 5 in Munich.
Why September 5? I didn't mention September 5.
But I found Mercedes-Benz Vision AVTR. There was some
Have you just Googled it?
show. Yes, I thought you gave us words for Google. No.
No, I gave you words for Google, not for Google, for your brains to try to put them together with verbs and think of what the story is about. Okay, before you give away the secret, Igor, did you get what the story is about?
In general, yes, about some driverless cars and something else.
Anything special that you got from it, maybe?
AVTR, Mercedes-Benz AVTR.
Vova, did you get anything?
It's news about autopilot, but I not what is current. What is main
Okay,
news?
What is it, Vova, again?
What is current main? It's news. I don't understand.
Andrew, what can you tell us?
Tell?
Nothing?
But
Yeah,
I
like
didn't.
you know everything?
I didn't use Google too much, unfortunately.
I see. Okay, let's now reveal the secret, what the news is about. Have a look. So cars are becoming more advanced. In the past decade, we have seen better electric car technology and driverless cars. The latest advance is a car that lets you use your mind to control certain things. The car giant Mercedes revealed its futuristic car at a mobility show in Munich this September, this week. It is called Vision AVTR. The 4 letters at the end of its name are to make people think of the movie Avatar. A Mercedes spokesperson said the car would not be available for purchase in the near future. Vision AVTR is currently just a concept car. So Mercedes is using brain-computer interface in the Vision AVTR. The car's computers read the driver's brain. The system needs a minute to get to read a new driver. The driver will then be able to do things in the car using just their thoughts. A Mercedes spokesperson spoke about how exciting she thought the futuristic car was. She said, Mercedes-Benz is setting another milestone in the merging. You know what's merging?
Yeah, and one.
Like connecting, yeah? Connecting into one, merging of man and machine. The Mercedes website says, as soon as you get in the car, as soon as you get in, the car becomes an extension of your own body. You know what's an extension?
Yeah.
Something like becomes longer, yeah? So this is my arm and the extension of my arm is my hand, yeah? Like it makes it longer. It becomes an extension of your own body and a tool to discover the environment. So did you get this piece of news?
Yeah.
Did you get the information? Yeah, are you surprised?
Yes.
Would you like to have such car?
But it's a concept.
Yeah, just concept. Because I think that cost of Mercedes-Benz is decreasing after Tesla has started to produce their cars.
So they need to somehow support themselves on the market.
Yeah, just we will do this.
Don't you think this is going to happen in the future?
This could happen, I think.
Igor, do you think this car will be sold soon?
No, nowhere.
Maybe in 20 years, 10 years?
In 10 years, maybe, but now cars industry in a crisis, in a big crisis because of
Low cost flights.
No.
Because of what?
Кто-нибудь знает про проблему с полупроводниками, которых не хватает
Yeah.
для всех машин на свете?
There are no semiconductors for GPUs, for CPUs, for memory, for cars, for all electric things.
I'm not getting it. Very interested.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
smart
Cost
cars will appear not very fast.
Oh, that's a big topic to discuss. Let me write this down to find more information about this. Very interesting. On the whole, thank you very much for the lesson, guys. It was great to see you.
Thank you.
I see you next
you.
Friday.
Could you give us a homework for next time?
Would you like to? I'd love to. I will.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you some homework on this article to work on the vocabulary and some used to homework. You're very welcome to do it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.